What's up, everyone? Welcome to my new podcast, The Broke Boys Club. We're gonna talk about luxury nightlife, clubbing, restaurant, also dating scenes in Austin. My name is Mayank. I'm the host of this podcast, and we got here three beautiful Latinas who are gonna bless our first podcast. So let's meet them.
Hey guys, my name is Yaru. I'm from Mexico and I'm 27 years old.
Hi everyone, my name is Miriam. I'm from Mexico as well and I'm 32 and I'm proud of that.
Hi, my name is Fernanda and I am from Venezuela and I'm 29.
Is this your first time in the podcast?
Yes, it is for me.
I've done a podcast before, but twice. I've been like a host in a podcast and then I did like a podcast with two of my friends.
What kind of podcast you did?
So our podcast, which is called Chismecita, we haven't done another one, but we need to work on that. But we spoke about gossip, like adventures in our life, dating, relationships, just anything, just experiences of life.
So, as you know, like in this podcast, we're going to talk about luxury lifestyle, nightlife, clubbing, and dating.
Yeah.
And as you said, like, you know about my page name, Broke Boys Club, right?
Right.
So, what do you think about that page or podcast channel when you see that name?
Honestly, I think about you because you like clubbing and all that. We met at a club. We met him at a club.
I think that the meaning of your name for me is like we're just having a good time and spending our money in the club. We just want to have fun.
I do also like go to like different restaurant and see like whether the money I'm spending there is worth it or the bottle service I'm getting in the club.
Right,
like I spend like 1K, 3K, 10K, right? Does it worth it? So like that kind of
you
thing.
like to see like the experience, not just because of the party, not just because because you can drink alcohol anywhere.
We can drink like anywhere, but like it's about the experience.
Like,
so you guys moved from Mexico, you said?
Yeah, I moved from Mexico to Austin 3 years ago. I just have to say I love Austin so much. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of things to do here, like different things.
Do you see a difference like from back home, Mexico, like food, lifestyle, like here?
Definitely, yeah.
Like
it's
a big difference?
Yeah, it's a big difference. What
do you think like it's better over there or here?
It's better?
The like nightlife, the restaurant,
Like
the luxury is better over
Okay.
there rather than here. Like
I feel like the party in Mexico, it's better, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think because of the music, like with Latino Spanish speakers. So of course we have like norteños, reggaeton and cumbias and salsa and all the stuff. And here, I mean, especially we're in Texas, so we have a lot of Latinas here.
yeah.
But we don't have still like that type of clubs we have in Mexico.
Like we're in Mexico, we're talking about. No, I never
I
partied.
think in general, but I'm from San Luis.
San Luis, okay.
So the parties is like, and until 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. We always have like after
Like
parties.
here, they
You always
close at
have-
2. They close at 2. And that's it. And then you have after parties, but
But you have to go to different place, right?
Yes.
In Mexico, like it's at the same club.
One of the main differences from the people partying in the U.S. and compared to South America and Central America is that in Central America, you get prepped to go to the club at 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. and you go out at midnight. And you finish your party at 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Instead of here that people usually just party at 10 until 2. So that's actually something that kind of impressed me when I moved to the States. I was like, oh, are we done? Like this is just like dinner for me.
We want to continue, but not just to drink alcohol or anything.
Yeah, that's like
We want to continue the after party.
Yeah, like having still like continue the vibe, the fun, the party, this like singing. And
Same
then all
like
this stuff.
if
It's not just like, let's go drink alcohol. Because like you say, you can drink alcohol at home. But when you having fun and enjoying and be with your friends around.
The vibes.
It's exactly. So we want to continue. I was like, already end. So that's why sometimes Latinos, usually we do like the after party. Let's go what is the after?
We do it in our
because
house.
we want to continue with the vibe, like you say.
Do you guys do like go on a dinner before you go out? Like
Actually, don't do that unless it's a special occasion.
Yeah, at least
like
we
a
want
birthday,
to go for a dinner. Then it's just dinner.
But
And sometimes
I've seen that people do that here a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
we don't.
No, we
We
don't. But people here, I've noticed that they do that. You do that?
yeah,
You
like
like to
not
go to
like
dinner like
been a
before?
year, like I'm doing like before we go
No, 'cause
out,
then I'm
right?
full and
We
I
go,
can't.
yeah.
exactly.
I want to save my space for alcohol, not
After I eat, it's like, let's go home. And
Like,
then,
yeah, of course, like what I am doing, like we doing, my friends, we go for like dinner and then check out the restaurants here in Austin. Like whatever we see, like other people or other YouTubers, TikTokers, or the people
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
Instagram, they post, right? So I go and check it out.
Right,
like, like
right,
whether
right,
it's
right,
worth it, like spending money over there, I'm going eating, right?
Well, you should start doing videos. If you are going there for that, then you should start rating the restaurant.
recommendations.
My page name is Broke Boys Club. I can't afford that much, like going, like every weekend going out. I'm just kidding. It's not like that.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. I see you in the club every weekend.
Have you been here, like in Austin, a restaurant which is kind of like luxury or like good food and is worth it, like expensive, but it's worth it, you know?
I have different options. Like I have my Japanese favorite restaurant, I have my Mexican favorite restaurant, and my Italian. But I'll say I like Guest House. I think that's a pretty good restaurant.
Yeah.
I also like Comedor. Comedor is really good.
I never been there. I've been to Guest House. It's like a Sri Lankan menu, but like I never been to like the other one you're saying.
Yeah, Comedor is awesome. They have like pretty authentic Mexican food. I'm not from Mexico, but I'm sure it's pretty good.
So it's like a high scale restaurant and like a good service over there. Like you spend money over there.
Both, and I feel the quality of the food is like pretty good. You'll have, it's expensive, but it's good quality. It's worth it. Same than Uchi.
Yeah,
the sushi, that place is amazing too. Their fish is extremely fresh, and you'll never had a bad well, for me, I never had a bad experience in there. And I'll also say Red Hash. Red Hash is pretty good too. The Italian restaurant, it's good.
Yeah, I think it's a known name, Red Hash. I've seen like a lot of people like they say, oh, we're going to Red Hash. What about you, Miriam?
Yeah, like my favorite so far is 1618 Asian Fusion. I don't know how you've been.
I heard of that, yeah.
It's because like the restaurant, the environment, they have live music. The price is not like overpriced, I feel. The drinks and the food is really good. I love Asian food. So of course Mexican, but we don't have like a 100% authentic Mexican food here. But I've been La Fonda.
I think the booking to get La Fonda is like 2 months or a month's waiting, right?
No.
San Miguel Fonda, that one, right?
I just hear like they're gonna open like a brunch, lunch menu. Yeah.
Because they're open like till like in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's for dinner. La Fonda. But I hear they open next door for lunch and brunch. And I'm excited because like from Yucatan, Oaxaca, so this
the food there
is really good.
Let's change the point here. I have a question, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that Insta story or Insta lifestyle is a fake lifestyle or it's a real luxury lifestyle? What do you guys think about that?
I mean, for me,
that depends a lot on the person, because I have known people that they post something on Instagram that they're not in real life. Like it's crazy what they can pretend to be.
That's what I seen like recently, like, you know, like people, I don't necessarily like everyone. I seen people like who acting like being rich on like social media, but they are not really rich.
But I mean that at the end of the day, I feel like if that makes them happy, if that makes them feel fulfilled, like, I don't know, it's just like good for you, you know? But people that know you knows that that's completely fake and you are not that type of person, which I know other people that they're like extremely humble and they have a lot of money and they post some stuff. And well, actually that kind of people doesn't post too much.
I have like not friends, but people that I know they have a lot of money and they're super like low key. They don't show up. They don't have like, they don't even like to wear like
that's
designer like clothes or shoes. And I know they have like money.
Yeah.
Do you think like people do that thing like to make like someone like jealous or like to show off their friends or something? Like,
I feel like it's like they try to be accepted.
Yes,
you know,
and to fit in. They want to fit in, and
like in this is this culture standard, something like that?
Yeah, especially in Austin, I feel like Central Austin lifestyle is kind of like that. It's like, oh, you know, like I have this, I want to have it too. I work out, I want to work out too. Everyone wants to be in the same page. I feel like, but especially girls.
Just when something is trending, they want to fit in. But honestly, on my experience, for what I've seen, I feel like people in Austin are more humble. Is that how you say it? They are more humble, like
Yeah,
in
of
other
course.
places,
Yeah, of
like
course, of
in
course.
Miami,
So what do you guys think about like a luxury lifestyle? Like
in Mexico, or in
like
general?
basically in general, like something like, oh, luxury lifestyle. What do you guys think about that?
That depends a lot in your culture, but I feel that Hispanic cultures have that thing, and us as Latinas, that we don't go out with whatever we find in the closet.
Yeah.
We always try to make at least like a little effort because we feel like someone is going to see us, or it's just for us actually, just how whatever you like, how you dress is how you
Personal,
feel.
like how you feel.
Exactly. So it's like in our culture, we always try to like put a little bit of makeup, put like maybe like something nice.
So
It's cool though.
like you will judge a guy, like let's say you went on a date or something, right? Do you, or you seen a guy outside, right? Do you judge him on the like on his outfit, what he's wearing?
You have to make an effort for, you know, I'm not saying like, okay, come with
Yeah,
your
yeah,
suit
yeah.
and then everything tied or stuff. I mean, no, but it's like you make an effort to have the time to get in
Yes.
ready, prepared to see me, and then you
Don't
know,
come in
it's
with
like-
a jersey, please.
No, like let's say like
That means interest, that
Leggings,
you're interested in someone and you're making a little bit of effort to show up looking good. Because as a girl, you take like maybe an hour or 2 hours to get ready to see someone.
Yeah.
So if I go to a date and this guy just show up like whatever he found in the closet, is like, come on,
Yeah.
dude, like that's kind of disrespectful.
10 minutes before
Like,
we-
look at
yeah.
me and look at you. Like, what are we doing here? You know?
what do you guys like notice first thing when you see like a guy like a sneakers, but they are like dirty, right? Or something like a ripped jeans he's wearing like in this culture, like not like in this century or whatever. What do you think?
As long as you look clean and
Exactly.
smell good,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. The other things, yeah.
Yeah, that depends a lot. Like probably like some little details in their clothes is fine.
Yeah.
But there's a point where you can look dirty. If you look dirty, like I'm not dating. I'm not.
no.
There's no second date. there's
Like no, I cannot date you anymore.
Ghosted.
Let's change a point here. As we're talking about dating and seeing a guy, right? Have you guys ever like dated in Austin?
Yeah.
yeah. Mhm. A couple times.
So like you guys like
Yesterday.
oh yeah.
I just came back
From the
a
date.
date.
Do you guys date like specifically like in your culture, like only Mexican, or you date like outside the culture also?
And I've been dating like Asians, a lot of Asians. So I think I feel like personal. I feel because I feel more connected. Asian culture is pretty close to Latino culture,
Really?
or like Mexican culture. French people too, as well. Italian as well. Like I'm pretty open just to know more about the culture, and then whatever I feel it match with my boundaries and all this stuff.
So you said like you dated or like you've been on dates with the Asian guys, right?
More with
So
Asian
ha-
Latinas.
Like,
Latinas.
have you dated an Indian guy
Indian? No, I haven't.
or like Middle Eastern or anything like that?
I date two guys like when I used to have like Bumble.
Yeah.
Like, so I met, and then I think they were nice and everything, but I don't know. I don't feel like full connected.
So
You know?
my question is that like I use Hinge also, right? Or like not I don't use Bumble anymore, I use Hinge. When you start a chat with a girl, right? So what do you think like a guy should text you and you're like, oh yeah, let's go out or something, like dinner or something, like what that text make you turn on, like okay, I should go out with him?
First, how I feel when we just starting like talking a conversation, like if I feel to me like interesting or you doing something for or similar to what I do. Like I practice yoga. I like to run around the lake. I used to just like walk and grab a coffee on my neighbor. So if I feel like we have like a similar, then I mean,
Things to
why
do.
not? Let's go and see.
So like what's your best date or the worst date you've been like in Austin?
Worse?
Yeah, or like you went there and the girl like sometimes texts their friends, hey, like can you come here, or like can call me, like like that thing.
I had a lot of those ones.
So yeah,
I had her call me and tell me me that you need me right now because I need to get out of here. No, but
what happened with me?
well, I'll say that the worst one that I had, it was like this guy was such a catfish.
The guy's a
In his
catfish.
photos, he looked extremely hot. He was like he was the most handsome thing in the world. And then when he showed up, he was just like extremely fat. And I'm sorry, I don't have nothing wrong with.
I have something for the girl. I have something for the girl.
No. Here's the first thing. Here's what I'm gonna say. If you just lie to me, that's your first lie to me because you show something that you are not.
Yeah,
So that's like, dude, you're a liar. Your photo.
That's why I don't like online
they don't
dating.
match
I
with
hate
you.
it.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't.
Yeah,
It's like with me, like I was using Bumble like 2 years back, I think, right? And matched with this woman, right? And then like a girl, I was talking with her, right? It's like a Friday night, I think. She texted me, "Hey, are you in downtown?" I'm like, what the fuck? Like, she texted me like in like 1 a.m. and she was like, "Oh, I was on a date with this guy and I didn't like him, so I thought like you usually in downtown, so like text you and like."
You're like, oh, you're my
She was-
second option.
She was honest. At least she was honest.
yeah, but like, why should I be the second option? Why she called me? Right? I'm like, yeah.
Of course.
I'll say that one of the best days that I ever had, it's when guys just invite me to have a coffee and just have a normal conversation. It's not like, oh, let's go to a fancy restaurant, because I feel that sometimes those kind of dates feel like an interview.
yeah.
And you have to pretend because someone is paying probably for your food and you have to sit there for maybe an hour and 30 minutes and maybe you don't feel comfortable. But actually when you go and talk to someone in the lake, have a coffee first.
Yeah.
And if everything goes well on that first date, well, okay, let's have a dinner.
Because I have a question, like a lot of people say that, like, okay, they want to go on a coffee date, right? But I don't know. I never like seen like my experience going like somebody going on a coffee date, right? It's like I'm texting any
That's
girl, "Hey, you
good.
want to go on dinner?" She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go on a dinner." I'm like, she don't want to cook or like what? Like she's like ready to go on a dinner.
Yeah, everyone is different, but for me, I prefer to have someone in where we can, I'm not to like commit to be in that place. In case if I need to go, I'll just call one of my friends and be like, "Hey, save me, call me right now, I have to go." Instead of being in a dinner and be like, "Oh, like, wait, I just ordered my..."
You feel
Yeah.
like you're stuck.
Yeah, I'm stuck here because poor guy is paying for whatever I just order. So that's the kind of first date I'll prefer.
So like, let's say like, I don't know, like we went on a dinner, right? And then everything like commotion going, everything like, but he wanna move forward after that. Like he wanna go somewhere else.
I used to have a technique.
Yeah, okay, what's that? What's that? So I can know next time. Like,
No, I usually, if a guy invites me to a date, I used to say like, "Oh, you know what? I have plans with my girlfriends at 10:30.
yeah.
If the day goes well,
I'm gonna cancel my
you know what? I'm canceling my friends. If the day doesn't go well, like, hey, I have my appointment with my girls. I have to go.
Yeah.
And that always works great.
I heard mostly girls do that because like they're like, like if they like that's a yeah they were like, oh, I have to go.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
Like, you like saving yourself with who you don't like, right?
One time I invited one of my friends. I wanted to go with him, but I was like, I don't really know him, so let's go. Let's pretend we'll meet out there. But in reality, I invited you, right? She went with this other guy.
it's like a
we
whole
were there
different
like,
story.
"Oh my God, friend, you're here, blah, blah, blah."
Like, do you guys have like a specific type of guys? Like some girls, they only date like, like rich guys, or like the guy like who spend money on them buying expensive gifts, or like it doesn't matter to you. You can like date a guy who don't have that much money and stick with him and like grow with him.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty nice to have someone that has money. Like, of
course.
course, every girl will love that. But at the same time,
They're lying.
yeah. But at the same time, it's like I'm the kind of person that likes to grow up with my partner. So I don't really care if you like have a lot of money.
So
or
you
not.
want like both things. You want like a money with like the guy, and you want to grow also.
Well,
I mean, if you get the combo,
if you get everything together, yeah, give it to me. Come on. But if he doesn't have that,
always.
No, but like
Yeah.
it's your first preference. Let's say like you went on a date with this guy, like like he has money. He's not like that good, but like a broke guy. He's like loyal to you and everything. Not like
Yeah.
playing around. But the rich guy, he have money but he's playing around.
I mean,
Money.
I feel.
well, I honestly feel that depends a lot on the personality, because I have dated with guys that have a lot of money, but once we want to have a conversation, it's like, dude, you don't have anything in your head.
But you can post on
I'm not
Insta
even
story,
interested
right?
in
He has
you.
money, you can post on Insta story. That thing.
So I would rather like date with someone that is kind of interesting to talk to.
Yeah.
And then maybe we can build something together instead of just like having someone that maybe just probably give me money, but what about the rest of the stuff?
That says a lot about Fair. Like, she's not like that, but I know there is girls, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if that's
totally.
okay,
Yeah,
if that's
really
good, if that
personal.
makes you happy, and do it. Like, you don't have to care
Yeah,
about what.
yeah, yeah,
like,
great.
But I know
Great.
there are girls that they will sacrifice honestly for
Yeah,
money, and
some
that's
girls,
good.
yeah, they do
And
that.
It's just
Which is
about
not- and that's
preference.
okay.
That's
And it's
so
perfect.
okay.
I
love
wish
it.
I could be.
Yeah,
I could be.
I love it. I love it. It's amazing. Like no one can say that money doesn't make you happy. Money makes you happy.
Personally, I've been having like more deep connection and more having fun and then laugh a lot with a poor guy than with a rich guy.
With a poor guy.
Poor guy. Poor guy.
With a
He's
poor.
so poor.
So,
They're gonna cancel us.
so what about like
Yes.
you guys went on date, right? And this guy, like, you guys left from there to home, right? Do you guys wait for the guy to text you back,
Oh yes.
or like,
Yes.
let's say,
If I like
Yes.
him, yes.
let's say like he's
Yeah.
a
He was
10,
happy.
right? He's a 10, but he didn't like he didn't text you back, like he didn't
Oh,
text you
then
back,
fine.
and then like, do you gonna text him back on like, you know, like make the chat go on, or just like, oh, he didn't text me, so
Yeah, no,
nah,
I
like-
really see if he makes an effort.
Yeah.
If you don't make an effort, then why I need to make an
No,
effort? for
and,
you? Like,
it also
for you.
depends on the first date. I feel like because if I saw that in the first date he made like an amazing effort of whatever he planned to do, is like, oh, let me just text him back and tell him like thank you for the date. But that doesn't happen pretty often. It's pretty much them texting like back
Yeah,
or
exactly.
something.
What about like you guys go out for like dinner date and this all, and then you went with him outside or his place sleepover, right? You had like one night stand, and then next day you guys didn't text each other.
Don't text each other.
Yeah, whatever. Like he's like, you went home, you like check on the next time. He was like,
right.
oh, I will pass on her like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that don't usually to happen to me anymore because I feel like
it
that
happened, right?
yeah, it happened before when I was like more immature and I used to go out to dates with more immature guys.
But like when you go, like, let's say like you guys
If
go.
I go with someone, it's because I already know them, because there is something and I know it's not gonna be on one night.
Yeah.
Well, it has happened. Maybe.
We never know, but
No, but like even like,
But you get
will
over,
find out.
of course. You know from the beginning when you know someone, you can tell.
you feel
You can tell
see
if
the-
we're gonna be talking, if
the
it's just a one night.
Yeah, you can
If
see their
we're-
intentions.
yeah, you-
I feel that as a girl, that doesn't feel like pretty nice. I'll say, like, non-girl that I known that have like had a nice stand or something like that, and the guy doesn't text the next day, feels good with it.
Yeah,
like
but-
it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like not nice to at least say thank you or something. I don't know. It's just like, it's kind of weird. But I mean, like, if you're in the mood of just doing whatever you want to do and have a fun time, good. But if you actually like that person and that
Yeah,
person
if
doesn't
y'all
text you
be
the next
like,
day,
like let's say like one
it's-
side like person interested in you and the other one is like, you know, like he or she doesn't have fun, that's all. What about that?
well,
like,
I mean, that could happen.
Yeah.
Like, but it's I don't think it's pretty nice. I don't think
what about,
girls
like-
can feel kind of insecure after that for sure.
so you guys go for clubbing in Austin, right? So whenever like you go like inside the clubbing, right, you see like the guys who having a tables or sections in the club. You will rather like to be like stand on the dance floor, or like you guys wait like, oh, is any guy gonna call us
No,
to
we
the
want
section?
a VIP.
Yeah, but like you're not gonna.
I'm just gonna be
I
straight
want
honest.
a
Who doesn't
VIP
want to be in the table?
just for me?
And who doesn't want to be like get free drinks? Like, be honest. Well, there's some girls that probably will say no, but it's nice. I mean,
Yeah, but like I seen like girls, right? They're standing like in front of your table, like the guy gonna invite them, right? But sometimes they're gonna like rather stand on the floor and have a like good
Oh,
time with
okay,
their friends
okay,
instead of going over there.
I like to be in both. I like to be in the
Yeah,
VIP and I like to be on the floor.
I want
Yeah.
both
Sometimes the
environments.
floor has a better party than the VIP.
I don't know that most of the guys I seen, like most of the guys who like get table sections, VIPs, whatever in the club, right? They invite the girls to their table, right? And they think like, oh, they're gonna have fun with them that night. But at the end, when I see all the girls leaving at the same time at 2, like home. Then like he was like, I got like ripped off.
I mean, sounds kind of familiar.
I'm like,
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
No, like, and sometimes it's like, like there's a like group of like 5 guys, 6 guys, right? And there's a group of like 4 or 5 girls, right? Like 2 of them acting like a cock blocker, and they're like, they want to go home, but the rest of them want to have fun with those guys.
I will stay. I don't
Like you will stay with your friend, or you will go with the guy. Like you are that girl, like
you go with the guy.
Yes, it's what
yeah. Honestly, yeah. I've
If
done
you're
it that
interested,
I've stayed.
But
I've risked my life, which is wrong, and thank God nothing happened. But I've stayed with the guy.
you say like it's
yeah.
not safe, right? You wanna say like it's not safe.
Yeah.
But you guys drinking his alcohol. What do you think about like he's like that's the way he's thinking. Like, oh, I invited them like drinking my alcohol. I paid that money, and then like why they're not coming with me?
Yeah, but I don't feel that just like that's not the main principle for a girl to go with you. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, you're giving me alcohol for free and you're letting me be in your VIP space. It's like, yeah, you were the one who invited me and want to give it me for free. But if we're not having a connection or talking here, what are we gonna do? If I'm having a good time with you and I feel comfortable with you, good, I'll go with you. But if not, it's like I don't have to.
What about like there's a like, group of guys, right? You went inside the section, and the guy who invited you didn't like him. You like his friend. So how you guys move? Like
I'm pretty honest. I'll just tell him, like, dude, I don't like you. I like your friend. Goodbye.
no, but you like trying to like hook up with another girl. Like, hey, that's my
That
friend.
was a different story.
Yeah, like, that's
that's a different level.
We not own each other. You not own me,
Yeah.
I not own you. So you really have the
It's
freedom
not
to
like,
choose.
of course, it's not like it's your
I can
ex
choose you, I
and
can
you've
choose your
been
friend
you've been
or-
dating them for a year. That's different,
Yeah,
of course.
But for
But
the
if
first-
you just met someone,
yeah.
go for it.
Do you guys have any like a craziest experience in the club? You've been like to the tables, and then something crazy experience you guys ended up?
I mean, I had one kind of crazy
On the
one.
table?
On a table, yeah. This girl invited me a drink.
A girl, okay.
Girl, it was a girl.
Okay.
And she,
I remember that.
and she was like, "Oh, come with me to my table. I want to have you there.
It's
I
my
wanna give
birthday.
you- It's my
I'm
birthday.
celebrating my birthday. I
I want to
remember
give
that.
you some shots and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, this is awesome! A girl inviting me to
Yeah.
her table. Like, I'm just going." So I
You feel
invited
safe,
her.
right?
And then she invited me,
And
and I was like,
but then the girl started getting kind of sexual with me, and I was like, "Okay,
"Do you want to show? Do you want to?" And then she's ready
She
to
was
reveal,
kind of like, "Oh, you and me together, blah blah blah." And
Oh,
you and
shit.
this and this.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Okay, that wasn't the reason why I'm here, but
Oh
yeah,
my
that was kind of weird for me. And sometimes I see her at the bar, and I'm like,
Yes, yeah.
I've
I
heard.
remember that.
So we are about to like end this podcast. We have another guest here, Ali. So Ali, this is my podcast about Broke Boys Club. We're gonna talk here about luxury nightlife in Austin, like mostly all over the world, and then clubbing, dating, that all. So what do you think about Austin nightlife or dating?
Honestly, I think it's very hit and miss. I've had some good stories, a lot of good stories, honestly.
We all.
But not that they've lasted, right? Or at least forever,
Right.
you know, like they've lasted a few years,
No years.
and or you know, maybe this and that, maybe a month or two, but like, so it's a hit and miss.
Mhm.
But I think it's fun because a lot of us are in the same realm of age and space.
Right.
And so we're able to at least come to an agreement that we're all trying to search for something,
Mhm.
but we haven't met that one thing.
Right.
Do you think that one thing is like one night stand or what?
No,
It's not like it's one thing, so-
that's like an alter thing. Like that's like a other thing, right? Like that's not like the goal, right?
So-
And so, but when it's a goal, you're looking for the one thing that's going to last for a lifetime. And I think it's kind of hard in Austin because everyone is so consumed with everyone else that's our same age range.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of just like overwhelmed in a sense. Like you want to try everything. There's so many ice creams out here
Do
and
it
you want
for
to
real.
try everything,
Everything.
you know? And so, and I understand. But at the same time, it's like, at what point do you just decide that this is going to be like the one that you can taste forever?
Mhm.
So my
True.
question is to you that like
Or
we're gonna end this podcast, but my question to you that would you date a rich guy or a broke guy?
Oh, definitely a rich guy. for sure.
Like because of like
For
She
sure.
didn't even thought of it, of course.
like you see, it's
Yeah,
straight.
well,
Like
I'm
I'm gonna
looking-
like a rich guy. Like,
I'm looking for stability. Like I am at
Right.
that point in my life where before in my younger ages, yeah, I would have chosen the broke guy because I would have thought that he could have been developed into being something that I wanted. Now I'm at that stage where I'm like, no, if he hasn't made it and done what he needed to do to prepare for a family or for a life with me included, then that's on him. But that's not for me to discount myself from wanting,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
Like
Yep.
these are things that I want. And so
I
I'm
mean,
definitely
probably
gonna-
you work for yourself for the things you want to like just have a guy that doesn't, it's not like on your level. I don't want to
Right.
say it like that, but probably if you give yourself,
But there's so much
You're-
princess
yeah,
treatment right now for men.
right.
And I hate that shit. All right. It's like, no, I need you to understand that I am still the princess in the room, if not the fucking queen. I am the queen, period. Period. And so for you to sit here and discount me with your princess ass treatment is like a big just avoidance because that is something that I am not looking for in a man. Like I'm looking for a man that's in charge, that can take care of and provide for a family that I will obviously like give my full entire self to. Like I've done that, you know, like
a leader.
yes,
who
like
leads their
being,
life.
yes, but also to be supportive, right? And I would support him like in
right.
every way. It's like it's a 2-in-1 thing, but
Like what are you gonna support him? Like in what way?
what and like his business, like I'm like, baby,
Like-
do you want me to do your accounting? Do you want me to do anything for you? Like, let me support you.
But he was
whatever
like, I
way
need
that
like some
can.
other support, like regarding the business.
Yeah,
you
sure.
gotta-
Like, you know, if you want me to like be a manager, I can go ahead and put them where they need to be. You know, like where do I need to be? Because I will put them where they need to be. It's not like when you join into a marriage, I think it's so important to understand like the women, especially the woman that I am, will always like forecast what it is that you do. Okay. Like it's, yeah, like we take the back seat, but it's always our decision of what happens with you. So you should take that with high regard and have choose someone that can account for that and also like be able to be directive in the place of like, I have this, I handle this. And so you're going to do this. I need you to do this because I'm going to do this. They're like low key.
It's teamwork.
They're like low key, like the charger of things, right?
So like okay, there's a two situation. You have a rich guy, right? But he's not like a 10 out of 10. And there is a guy who's not rich, but he has money and he's 10. So where you will go? Still a rich guy?
No, I mean, there's still like the whole I need to be
So
attracted
you need a personality
to you.
too, right?
Yeah, it has to match. It has to be like a connection where it's not just about money, but that we connect in a way that is charismatic between us, right?
That's what we were
That-
talking about. Like, will
Yeah.
you date someone that is just that he likes you and
It's
he
like
has
rich
money,
but doesn't
but
have-
you don't have anything in common? You don't have a connection. Will you do that?
No, I
Okay.
couldn't do that. I
Yeah.
feel like I would
Yeah.
be I would probably walk all over him, honestly.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, I prefer,
Don't let me
wait
do
for
that.
the right guy, then just go for the first like
Yeah,
rich
if not,
guy.
just
feel
be
like-
alone.
Yeah.
I feel like I'll walk all over him and I don't want to do that because internally I cannot be that person to like walk all over someone and I will already feel unjust. And so it has to be some sort of equilibrium where it's like you allow it, but also that I know my place.
Yeah.
I like that.
You go to clubbing in Austin. So when you go clubbing and you met a guy, right? And he buying your drink all night. Do you supposed to go home with him for that night? Or
No, I'm not supposed
attractive.
to.
No,
Right?
he's attractive to you, like, and you are like him, and then you're like, just for like one night, you're like, hey, you know, you got drunk
I
and
mean,
like.
it doesn't mean just because I'm inhabilitated that I wouldn't make the right decision. It's still up to me to make the right decision. And so if I choose to do that, then that's on me, right? Like that's
It doesn't matter
ownership
if
of
he
where
buys
I
it.
am,
Exactly.
like,
He buys-
regardless.
You don't have to
But
feel
like he's
But
spending.
it's still at the end of the
to
day.
do
like,
But he's giving it a queen treatment, you know, like he's like taking care for you
Sure,
and
yeah,
everything.
like
It's
do
like-
whatever you want to show up for me, but you have to show up
straight
just
up.
past the first day. You can't just be be like,
The
oh,
first
I'm,
night.
yeah, right, exactly. You can't just show up and be like, oh, but I bought all your drinks. Like, you should come home. No.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
If you want to have the respect with me that I want you to maintain with me, then you're going to allow me to have time to go and digest everything that I had in our night and want to come back with you another night.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's an easy way out for men is like, well, I'll just get you drunk. I'll just do whatever to get in your pants. Like, oh, what a cheap date is essentially what he's doing because he's paying for a cheap time and a quick time versus a long time.
Right.
And so we have to understand that.
Yeah, totally.
So you're gonna go with the rich guy
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, I
Yeah.
want one that meets me at my pace and that also has ambitions and can fulfill what I'm looking for in my future. That's it.
So-
it doesn't necessarily need to be a rich guy, but it's a guy that's ambitious.
So like you saw my page. It's called like Broke Boys Club. What do you think about that? Like,
I mean, honestly, if that's where you're starting, that's good for you, but that's not where I'm looking to start.
oh, so you want a rich guy, not a broke guy. But he giving like a queen treatment. He's not rich, you know?
Different kind of quick remember.
Yeah, that's a different kind of rich.
Yeah, you know, I'm at like
It's like a social
I'm
media
like a
rich.
different level of broke
It
boy. You
depends
know,
if
I'm not
like
looking
rich
to
or
start
poor
a
guy.
broke boy.
It's a lot in between that. Okay,
but
yeah,
like,
of course
most
you're
of the
gonna
time.
be. Yeah, of course. If you have a poor guy, if you have a rich guy, okay, rich guy, of course. But what do you have to offer?
But what else
besides
do you have?
money?
Money,
Okay,
you
it's
can
money.
make
I see.
money.
But
You
what
can
if we
make
don't
money,
have that
you know?
connection? What if we don't have that talk? What?
Right.
I think money is the
Just
connection.
can't
Money is the
maintain it.
connection right here.
Okay,
Right, money is
that's
the
what I'm
connection.
saying. And it depends
No,
on
no,
your
no,
on
no,
you.
it's not the connection.
It depends on the person too.
Yes, it actually depends on the person 1st. And
Yeah.
the money is something that can give me security.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I
But
want
that's
to
not
like the
everything.
person first.
So like
Right.
you will cheat on him. Like he's not giving you everything, but he has money. Do you cheat on him and like go some?
No. I'm very forefront. I'm very like
Like a lion?
if we have like we first start with a date, right? Like I don't have to have like a lot of expectations on the first date because I need to know someone before I know that I can give in to someone.
But you know, like you cannot know a guy even like for a year. You cannot like.
Of course,
Like,
right?
like you know,
that's why
like
it
people
takes
marry
more.
and then they got like divorced after that, right? Because like they're like, oh, I don't know him like that much
Well, I
better.
mean, that's what we're
Divorce
trying to
now.
not have happen, right? Like, we're trying to avoid that. And I think this is my way of avoiding that is getting to know someone and then seeing if they have the potential to have the ambition to fulfill the dream that I want. They don't need to start rich, but they do need to have the
Yes.
potential to live the dream that I want.
Yep.
Yeah, we have like few more questions. I think we're gonna carry on this podcast on the next episode. And like, thanks for coming in this podcast. It's like you make this podcast like blessed. Thank you for that.
Thank
So we're gonna end this
you.
podcast here.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.